Welcome to Historical Legacies. Here, we dive into history's most intriguing stories, unraveling mysteries, and uncovering truths from the past. Subscribe to join our journey through time's greatest moments. Today, I will be narrating a short story on Barack Obama's journey from Chicago to the White House. Let's start with a brief introduction. Barack Obama's journey from the vibrant streets of Chicago to the historic halls of the White House is a story of hope, resilience, and transformative leadership. As the first African American president of the United States, Obama not only broke barriers but also inspired millions with his vision of unity and progress. This narrative explores his life chronologically, tracing his evolution from a young community organizer to a global icon of change. I have distributed this story into five parts. We will begin with the first part. That is a multicultural beginning and path to self-discovery. Barack Obama II was born on August 4, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii, to a Kenyan father, Barack Obama Sr., and an American mother, Stanley Ann Dunham. His early life was marked by a blend of cultures that would later shape his worldview. Obama's parents separated when he was young, and he moved with his mother and stepfather to Jakarta, Indonesia at the age of 6. This global experience exposed him to different cultures, shaping his perspective on inequality and social justice. While living in Jakarta, Obama witnessed firsthand the struggles of those in poverty, a reality that had a lasting impact on his social conscience. At age 10, Obama moved back to Honolulu to live with his maternal grandparents, the Dunhams, who had raised him in a stable environment while his mother continued her work overseas. The transition back to Hawaii proved to be difficult, as Obama struggled with question of identity. As one of few black students at Punahou School, Obama had to navigate the complexities of race and belonging. His mixed heritage, half African, half white, created an ongoing internal dialogue, one that would define much of his adult life and political philosophy. In his formative years, Obama sought solace in books, developing a lifelong love for reading. He attended Occidental College in California for 2 years before transferring to Columbia University in New York. It was here that he began to embrace the idea of public service. He earned his degree in political science with specialization in international relations, which set the stage for his future political career. His time at Columbia also helped him crystallize his belief that change could be enacted through civic engagements. Okay, let's begin with the next part, that is Harvard and a return to Chicago. After graduating from Columbia in 1983, Obama moved to Chicago, determined to make a difference. He began his career as a community organizer on the south side of Chicago, a neighborhood beset by economic and social challenges. There, he worked to address issues such as job discrimination and housing inequality, helping to create job training programs and working on behalf of disenfranchised communities. His work as an organizer laid the foundation for his belief in the power of grassroots mobilization and the need for systematic change. In 1988, Obama applied to law school and was accepted at Harvard Law School. The decision to attend Harvard was pivotal in shaping his future trajectory. He quickly distinguished himself as an outstanding student, becoming the first African American president of the Harvard Law Review in 1990. Obama's leadership at the prestigious publication attracted attention not only for his academic prowess, but also for his ability to unite students from diverse backgrounds. After graduating magna cum laude in 1991, Obama returned to Chicago, where he practiced civil rights law at a firm and began teaching constitutional law at the University of Chicago. His legal career allowed him to build relationships with the influential figures in the city, and it also gave him platform to advocate for the same social justice issues that had motivated him as an organizer. Obama's work in Chicago helped hone his political skills, especially in navigating the complex racial and economic dynamics that defined much of the city's political landscape. The next part is rising political star in Illinois. In 1996, Obama took his first steps into elected office when he ran for Illinois State Senate. His victory in the 13th district was the beginning of rapid political ascent. Obama used his platform to push for policies on healthcare, criminal justice reform, and education. He was staunch advocate for affordable healthcare and worked tirelessly to ensure that underdeserved communities had access to basic services. His effectiveness as a state senator was rooted in his ability to work across party lines, making him a rising star within the Illinois Democratic Party. Obama's national prominence grew in 2000 when he launched a bid for the US House of Representatives. Though he lost the race to Bobby Rush, the experience strengthened his resolve and provided valuable lessons on the national political landscape. Undeterred by the loss, Obama continued his work in Illinois, gaining further recognition for his legislative achievements and growing public persona. The defining moment of his political career came in 2004 when he announced his candidacy for the US Senate. Obama's breakout moment occurred when he delivered his powerful keynote address at the Democratic National Convention that year, captivating the audience with his message of hope, unity, and progress. His speech was seen as a turning point not only for his career but also for the Democratic Party, which was searching for a new leader who could bring divisions and inspire a broad coalition of voters. Obama's 2004 Senate win was a landslide victory, and his popularity continued to grow. Alright, the next part is presidential campaign and making history. In February 2007, Barack Obama made the bold decision to run for president. His announcement was met with skepticism by some, given his relatively short tenure in the Senate and the competition from seasoned politicians like Hillary Clinton. However, Obama's charisma, message of hope, and ability to mobilize young voters quickly set him apart. He ran a grassroots campaign that emphasized unity, a break from traditional politics, and the promise of change. Obama's strategy of leveraging social media, connecting directly with voters, and holding town halls resonated with millions of Americans. His ability to inspire crowds and deliver speeches with passion and eloquence became hallmarks of his campaign. During the Democratic primaries, Obama faced a tough challenge from Clinton, who had the backing of the Democratic establishment. However, Obama's message of "Yes, we can" resonated deeply, especially among young voters, minorities, and those disillusioned by the political status quo. In November 2008, Obama made history by becoming 44th President of the United States and the first African American to hold the office. His victory symbolized the culmination of years of struggle for civil rights and equality. On January 20, 2009, Obama was sworn in as president, delivering a stirring inaugural speech that called for collective action and renewed commitment to the ideals of liberty and justice. His presidency represented a moment of hope not only for African Americans but for all who believed that change was possible through democratic means. Final part is the presidency and enduring legacy of Barack Obama. Obama's presidency began under challenging circumstances. The country was reeling from the effects of the Great Recession, and Obama's administration had to act quickly to prevent a further collapse of the economy. The American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, passed in 2009, was designed to create jobs, stimulate the economy, and invest in critical infrastructure. While the recovery was slow, Obama's administration helped stabilize the financial system and set the stage for long term growth. One of Obama's most significant achievements was the passage of the Affordable Care Act in 2010. The landmark legislation expanded healthcare access to millions of Americans, addressing one of country's most pressing issues: lack of affordable healthcare. The ACA also eliminated pre-existing condition exclusions and allowed young adults to stay on their parents' insurances plan. Despite partisan opposition and challenges in the courts, the ACA became one of Obama's defining accomplishments. On the global stage, Obama focused on diplomacy. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2011 and 9, a recognition of his effect to improve relations with international community. His administration led successful negotiations with Iran over its nuclear program and sought to combat climate change through global agreements like the Paris Climate Accord. Additionally, in 2011, Obama authorized the mission that resulted in the death of Osama bin Laden, a significant victory in the war on terror. Obama's presidency was marked by political polarization, but his legacy remains powerful. After leaving office, he continued to inspire through his memoir, A Promised Land, and his work with the Obama Foundation. His presidency broke barriers and reshaped America's future, and his message of hope, unity, and change continue to resonate with the people of the world around. Thanks for tuning into Historical Legacies. If you enjoyed this dive into history, please like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for more fascinating stories from the past. Thank you.